All right. How's everybody doing today?
Good.
Good. So who here has graduated high school with less than 200 kids? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Well, actually, from the National Center of Education Statistics, that's actually an average amount of people. But since we're in this urban area, Phoenix, it's pretty rare to be like that. Where I grew up in was Florence, Arizona. It's a small town about 60 miles south of here, and there is just about nothing over there. It's a very small town. It takes about 10-15 minutes to get to the nearest Walmart, and it takes 40 minutes to get to the nearest movie theater. And you might think that it's like it would be a drag to live there, but it's actually a really nice place to raise kids and raise a family. And then living in this small town, you can experience a tight-knit community, great friends, but it's very low privacy. So let's talk about what this tight-knit community entails. So in these small towns, the people that live there have lived there for generations and generations. They don't really leave, or if they do leave, you most likely come back. And from an article that I found on dig.com, in Arizona, only about 20% of people that are born in Arizona stay and live out the rest of their lives in Arizona, which is pretty low compared to the rest of the country. So living in these places is nice to be around these communities that have just been there for so long, because they have you get this real sense of belonging in them because everybody's been around for so much. And when somebody new moves into these communities, it's like a breath of fresh air to them because somebody new has moved into the neighborhood. And because these communities are so close, you really get to know the close friends that you get from growing up. When you're from kindergarten up to now, I've known the same people. We've played t-ball together and all sports in high school. Even currently right now, I live with two of my roommates that are from Florence who ended up going to ASU, where I went for a couple of years, went back here, and we still live together even now. But it's not all roses and sunshine living in a small town. There's like I said before, it's very spread out, and so it's hard to get around to different places. And the low privacy that it entails can get pretty almost annoying at times. Let's say you get into some minor trouble with the police, you're out past curfew, or just something, or you get caught at a party, something like that. Everybody in the town is gonna know, just because the officer is related to your neighbor, who he tells him, and then that person is your teacher, tells your teacher. All of a sudden, everybody knows what happened. It's low privacy. Your neighbors, your door is always unlocked, so you never know what time of day somebody's gonna come walking through the door asking for sugar, or if your friends are gonna come over and hang out. It's just things you gotta prepare for. But because of that, you get a real sense of safety, because if somebody that's not in your family or in your circle of friends walks into your house or something, your neighbors and everything know that person's not supposed to be there, so everybody looks out for each other, which makes you feel very safe at home. So going over what I just said, you get a very tight-knit community, great friends, and low privacy. Being in a small town does have its ups and downs, but I've never had a better sense of belonging anywhere else. Thank you.